Hello students, good afternoon. We have studied new life cycle, Eimeria tenella. Eimeria tenella is the protozoan parasites. Its classification is phylum Protozoa, class Tylosporia, order Eucoxida, family Eimeridae, genus Eimeria, species Eimeria tenella. These are the intracellular parasites living inside the epithelial cells of the intestinal mucosa. This parasite is not live in the intestine but intestinal mucosa. The family Eimeridae comprises of two genera, Isospora and Eimeria. These two genera are differentiated by the characters of mature oocyst. In Eimeria, the oocyst contains 4 sporocysts, each with 2 sporozoids. 4 sporocysts, each with 2 sporozoids, means 8 sporozoids. Its life cycle, this is the morphology, life cycle. This shows alternation of generation. One asexual and other is sexual, both of which are the passed in the same host. Two types of life cycle here, having asexual and sexual, and both life cycle are in the same host, not two hosts. Inside the human or animal host, the parasite while undergoing asexual schizogony inside the epithelial cells of intestine passes through the stages of trophozoites. Schizones and merozoites. At the end of each cycle, a number of merozoites are liberated in the lumen of the gut. Gut means intestine. Each merozoites invades an epithelial cells and contains its asexual cycle of development as before, which is reaped for several generations. With the onset of the sexual cycle, some of the merozoites become sexually differentiated into male. And female forms, known as microgametocytes. These microgametocytes develop in the host. This is the sexual and macrogametocytes respectively. After maturation of one male gametes penetrates a female gametes, fertilization takes place. This is the sexual life cycle. Male and female gametes are microgametocytes and macrogametocytes. Both are inserted and that fertilization takes place. The resulting body is called as zygote. After that result is zygote. Outside the human or animal host, in the soil, outside the human or animal host, means in soil, that fecal matter excrete out in the soil, and along with fecal matter some infection also comes in the along with fecal matter. The zygote formed after the sexual union is discharged in the feces, in the incysted stage known as oocyst. Incysted stage known as the oocyst means that incysted stage known as oocyst. These oocysts are colorless oval bodies consisting of a distinct cyst wall with a protoplasmic mass inside. They measure 32 micrometer by 16 micrometer. In Eimeria, there are 4 sporoblasts. Forming 4 sporocysts. Each sporoblast giving the one sporocyst. That is 4 sporoblast gives rise to 4 sporocysts, and each sporocyst contains 2 sporozoites, and each sporocytes contains 2 sporocytes. Means 4 sporocytes are formed. That 4 sporocytes each contains 2 sporozoites. 4 sporocysts, and each sporocyst contains 2 sporozoites. Means 4 sporocysts से कितनी होना 8 sporozoites. The infection of a new host usually occurs in the oral route. How the infection takes place in new host? Through ingestion of food or drink contaminated with feces. Means drinking water is contaminated drinking water we take, and that water, along with water, some infection inserted in the body of host. Containing the mature sporocyst or entering the intestine, the sporocyst ruptures in the lumen of the gut, liberating 8 sporocysts. Sporocyst ruptures in the lumen of the gut, means intestine. In the intestine, the sporocyst ruptures and liberating 8 sporocysts. The latter invade the epithelial cells to start their asexual cycle of the schizogony. Their asexual cycle of the schizogony. This is the life cycle of Eimeria tenella. This is the protozoan parasite live inside the human beings. Okay, thank you.